So on this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and do the meandering. Meandering is so easy. One of the things about meandering is you don't go over the line itself. You do kind of bubbles and you move around the quilt. What I found in meandering, especially little tiny areas, I found it hard to do the meandering, and I noticed that the meandering started looking messy for me. But there's some people that do some great little meandering, which they call stippling, and I think that they do some beautiful work. What I like about it is it really sets that fabric down so you get that trapunto effect. And so I hope you like this tutorial. It's just a totally different texture it creates on the rose, and I'll see you in a minute, okay? I'll see you in a minute. I hope you like meandering. Meandering you could do on your domestic quilt. Don't say you can't. You can. You can. I'll see you in a minute. So let's get started. This is what the thread looks like. It looks like it's just pure white thread with no significant difference than other threads, but it glows in the dark. And so this is what the top of this stippling or quilting meandering looks like, and this is the back. Initially I go back all the time and I quilt over that embroidered line that I made where the trapunto is at, and then I stippled one area and I stippled both areas down, and then I filled in another area. That's how I kind of moved around this design. I found that I like stippling a little bit, and if it got me in the other position, I went ahead and tacked down that other embroider line. Now I came up with this like mind boggle. Is stippling meandering the same thing? When I looked at meandering, it had the same quilting design as stippling, but I believe stippling is considered meandering when it's smaller. So like here in the center of the rose and the outer edge of the center rose, here you see me stippling. Make sure when you're stippling that you stipple in one direction and you touch the thread that was embroidered, and then you stipple the other end and touch the other area, and you fill in the complete space. I know some quilters, when they do stippling work or this kind of work, that they go ahead and go do one round and they go back and stipple on top of what they stippled so that they get that really beautiful trapunto effect. I've noticed when I was quilting this that the stippling looked messy, even though I really tried to do very pretty stippling, which the meander design. It just looked messy in the center of the rose, so maybe if I were to go over that area again, I think it would make it look more uniform. But I think it's just up to you when you're playing around and trying something new. I looked up, to me, meandering is a lot bigger design, but stippling is the same as meandering. So I have like a brain teaser, I guess. So here you see me stippling on one side of the rose, and then I stipple on the other side, and I'm making sure that the stipples go on both sides and they're right up to the edge of where I tack down that embroidery line. You want to make sure that the stippling is butted right up there, because you want to make sure that that trapunto rises, and the closer you are to that embroidery line, you see the trapunto having the potential to come up higher because you're tacking everything completely down. So here I'm meandering, and I'm going ahead and just meandering and just trying to fill up that space. It's really where you go, how you maneuver through your machine, it's all up to you. There's no kind of rules, set rules like top to bottom or center out. It just up to you as you're playing around in quilting. My stitches are 14 stitches per inch. I am using stitch regulated, and I am using cotton white thread and the bobbin. And you just play around and have fun with this and try different things. So now I'm gonna go outside and let this little piece of fabric soak up the sun. And I stood out there waiting for the sun to glare on my beautiful fabric. This is what the meandering or stippling look like. And this is the top and the back. And then I went to my bathroom, locked myself in, and this is what it looks like in the dark. Do you see how the stippling goes to the very top and then very bottom on those little center areas? And I'm just making sure that everything is quilted. I really do think this looks cool. It's just so different. And this is what my stippling rose looks like, and this is my glow-in-the-dark thread. So hey, I hope you like that tutorial on meandering. I love meandering. When I first started quilting, it was one of the things that caught my attention of wanting to be a quilter. And so let me show you the panel. This is what the meandering panel looks like. I'm just showing you here. I do have pictures. They should have posted back here. So I hope you like this tutorial on meandering. I really do hope you like this tutorial. I hope you like it, subscribe, join, whatever. It's all up to you. Can't force you, Pam. But you sure will miss out on some really beautiful work that is in the process. It's not done yet, but it's in here and it's coming. It's flowing out of me somehow. It's coming. It's coming soon. All right. See you later. You guys really are the best. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your investment in me and watching my videos, and I really do appreciate every comment and every like, or every comment's the best though. See you later.